So back in August of 2018, me and my lovely wife Dawn went on a 2+ week trip out west. It went from August 12th to August 28th. In previous videos, we took you through Area 51 in Vegas, but now we're on our way to Fresno, California. Why Fresno? Because that's where my son Mark lives. And if you've been following, you know that our daughter Pam joined us in Vegas, and now she rode with us out to Fresno, so for the first time in years, the four Kelleys were back together. We arrived in Fresno late in the afternoon, and after checking into our hotel, we picked up my son and his girlfriend G, and the five of us went out to dinner. We had a great dinner, great conversation, but my one regret is we didn't take any video or pictures of the five of us. And unfortunately, G was busy for the rest of the time we were out there, so we never got to spend more time with her, and I wish we would have got a group photo of the five of us together, but anyway. So what's to do in Fresno? Well, one thing is they have a really nice zoo, so on Saturday, August 18th, the four of us went to the zoo. By the way, that's Mark and Pam there. Anyway, we've all been to zoos before, you know what a zoo's like, so how about a quick montage? And after the zoo, there's really only one thing left to do while you're in Fresno, and that's to visit, of course, the Cactus Museum. So how about another really quick montage of the Cactus Museum? Sorry about the bad shaky camera work. I usually do better than that, but this was at the end of a long day, a very hot day. In fact, it was like a gazillion degrees outside. Then don't let people fool you with this dry heat thing. Hot is hot. Luckily, my wife Dawn shot some great photos, so we have that. So after spending the whole day with my son, which was quite warm, we dropped him off back at his house, and the three of us went back to the hotel. While my wife looked through her photos, me and my daughter shared a six-pack of Corona, and we watched Five-Headed Shark Attack on TV, followed by Six-Headed Shark Attack on the Sci-Fi Network. The next day, we drove my daughter to the airport because it was time for her to head home. So later that day, Mark, Dawn, and I drove to the Sequoia National Forest to look at some of those huge-ass trees. I remember we drove up the mountains and it seemed to take forever, going higher and higher before we found a great hiking trail. It took us a few hours and was very tiring, but we saw some great scenery. We were looking for something called the Fallen Goliath, a huge tree that had fallen over, and we never actually found it. But anyway, that's not important. Why don't you come and take a walk with us with another little montage sequence? once the trip through the forest was over, we went out and grabbed a bite and then drove Mark back home, dropped him off, said goodbye because the next morning we were leaving and we were continuing to head out west to see the ocean. That'll be in part 4 of this adventure coming soon, whenever I get to it. Thanks for watching.